Hey y'all, I want to show you how to make my crab and shrimp Rasta pasta. Here's the ingredients you will need to marinate your shrimp and the seasonings you'll use for your sauce. But before we do that, let's go ahead and chop up our veggies. We have some mini sweet peppers, and then we're going to cut up some garlic and green onions. Now it's time for us to season the shrimp up with our Creole seasoning, pepper, Red Lobster seafood seasoning. We're going to do 2 flavors of our Creole Tony seasoning. And you must try some of that Slap Your Mama. If you haven't tried Slap Your Mama seasoning, you got to go get it. You can find it at your local Walmart. And y'all, I'm just a big fan of chicken bouillon seasoning and everything. Like, it gives it so much flavor when you put a little bit of chicken bouillon in your food. Now, here's one of your main seasoning ingredients, and that is the Jamaican jerk seasoning. Now, you can get it hot or mild, but I'm getting mild because I am not the spicy type. And this seasoning is spicy. So I'm just going to add a little bit of my Red Lobster seafood seasoning because I forgot or ran out of Old Bay. So it's good to have some Old Bay in here, but you can substitute it for some all-purpose. That's fine, or you can use both. Now we're just going to mix it all in, and we're going to just set it to the side and let it just go ahead and marinate. Here's the king crab that I'm going to be using to cook with, so I'm going to go ahead and crack those open. Let's turn our fire on and get about a cap of oil in there, and let's start cooking our shrimp down. Remember, it only takes 2 minutes for each side for the shrimp to cook because you don't want them to be rubbery. You'll know when it's ready to flip because your shrimp will start turning white, a little whitish, pinkish color. So then you'll know to flip it. When it gets right into the middle of the shrimp, you know it's time for the other side to cook. So I'm just going to begin to flip them over, give them 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to pull them out. Y'all, these look so good. I cannot wait to eat them. But we're going to go ahead and pull them out. And in that same pot, we're going to add a little bit more vegetable oil and start sauteing our vegetables inside. Now it is okay to have those yum-yums at the bottom. All you're going to do is just scrape the bottom, and it's going to give your veggies a great flavor when you saute them in there. So do not worry about that. It's going to come out. Now with those yum-yums, we're just going to add a little bit more seasoning to our vegetables to saute. One of my little tricks I like to do is to season my vegetables to bring out the flavor in my food. Do y'all see how seasoned those are? It is going to be so delicious. I cannot wait. But let's continue. Now I'm going to add just a little bit more jerk seasoning, but I do remind you, the shrimp already has the spice in it. So it all depends on how spicy you like it. So now it's time to add some of our heavy whipping cream so we can go ahead and make the sauce. But you can use whole milk for this, but I just like to use heavy whipping cream because it gives it a better flavor. Now we're just going to pour the juice from the shrimp into our sauce so we can add that seasoning inside of that. So yes, just go ahead and just pour all of that in there and watch how that flavor comes out in it. Now it's time to add some of those crab legs up in there. We're not going to add all of it because there's something else I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it in another video. But stay tuned for that one. But moving on, put as much crab leg as you want, to each his own. Now we're just going to add just about a cup of Parmesan cheese. Not too much because you want it to be kind of like an Alfredo sauce, not mac and cheese sauce. Yes, look at it. Go on and mix that sauce in. It is going to be incredible. I am telling you guys. Now we're just waiting for the noodles to finish boiling and we're going to get it all in. Now let's add our cooked noodles and it is going to be done. Pour your cooked noodles in, mix it in, and we're almost done. Now you don't want to put all the shrimp in there because you want to save some for your garnishing. But I have two different sizes in there, so I put my smaller ones, my medium size in there, and then I put my jumbo shrimp for my garnish. Mix it in and your pasta is done. Look at that. It looks awesome. And your finishing product should look like this. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching my channel.